look, I totally, absolutely agree with you. The reality here is, like, so for example, looking at a woman perhaps who's not fully covered up, and you said, calling her derogatory names or whatever, right? In Islam, nobody has the right to pass judgment on anybody.
It's their culture, isn't it? So it's our culture.
Nobody has the right to do that. Now, if I do that and start passing judgment on somebody within the context of Islam, that in itself is a sin. It's wrong. You're not allowed to judge people, and you're not allowed to presume or assume just because you have a beard and you pray 5 times a day that inherently you're better than him or better than him, because we don't know on the day of judgment whose crimes may be punishable and who may receive forgiveness, right? But ultimately,
on the day of judgment, just because I'm a disbeliever, I'm going to be burnt alive.
Well, as I explained, I explained to you that within the context of Islam, we believe that Allah is just.
And am I going to a hellfire?
And so therefore,
he said the guy will go to a hellfire.
Well, look,
am I going to a hellfire? That seems harsh.
I'm not going to.
Why would God create that ending for someone?
I'm not sugarcoating anything.
I'm a nice guy. Why would I go to a hellfire?
I'm not sugarcoating anything. But what we believe in Islam is that who will go to hellfire and who will go to hellfire and who will not go to hellfire. This is really.
Why would I be going to?
Well,
I've done nothing to know.
I can't say that anyway.
I was born into the world. I've lived my life.
No, but
Andrew, I try not to interfere.
My point to you here is this. Sometimes, unfortunately, and it's not just with Muslims, you find it with many religions. They like to condemn everybody to hellfire who doesn't agree with them, including many of their own Muslims and many of their own Christians, or many, so for example, even within Christianity, people who follow this particular Bible, they don't even regard them as Christians. They don't believe they're saved. You understand my point? There are people in all religions, all walks of life, who have that very, let's say, extreme view about one another, right? Now, is it intrinsically correct for me to say that, Andrew, you're going to go to hell on the day of judgment? No, absolutely not.
That guy said it. Well, he could be just me.
If that guy said it, then as far as I'm concerned, he's wrong Islamically. You're not allowed to say things like that.
You're not allowed to say it, but it's what you believe.
No, not at all. Not at all. What I mean by not saying it is that you're not allowed to believe it either. Ultimately, who goes to hell and who goes to heaven is in the hands of God, right? We don't believe. Now, will some people go to hell? Does God say some people will go to hell? Absolutely. There's no sugarcoating, right? And when the Quran talks about disbelievers, it's not talking about somebody who's, say, on a remote island, who's never seen Islam, never seen a prophet, and he disbelieves, right? Does that mean he's going to hell? No. If I convey the message to you, and you're convinced of the message being true, so now you know that you accept Islam to be true. In other words, you accept that God sent this message, and you accept it, that this is from God, right? And now you decide to cover up the truth and say, I'm not going to follow this religion even though I know it's from God. That is disbeliever. That is kufr.
Spin on it.
That's kufr.
Basically, I just understood it.
Right?
You don't believe in.
If you don't accept it because perhaps the message was not conveyed to you clearly, not convinced, it didn't convince you of the message, there's a difference between that person and the person who's already convinced of the message being true. But we don't sugarcoat it. Look, ultimately, and this is a question to you, Andrew, right? If God does exist, and if God did create this universe, and if God created you, then God has the right to punish you or excuse you or forgive you. That's his right? But you have to first be convinced of that fact to make that a reality. Now, all I say to people is that
I would say if I've done something wrong, God says I deserve to be punished.
Yes, that's God's right.
No problem with that.
Exactly.
To say that because I did not convert to Islam,
yes,
I'll be punished, that sounds extreme.
Yes.
It sounds made up.
Well, you see the thing here
I
is
ain't
this.
going to a hellfire, I've done nothing to nobody.
No, but the thing here is this, Andrew, right? Ultimately, I think these philosophical and judgmental decisions are really the 5th or 6th step on the ladder. The first step on the ladder really should be, is there a God? What is the rational arguments for there being a God? And if there is a God, do these messages come from God? And do they indeed bring revelation? Those are the fundamental questions that need to be
I believe
asked.
there's one God.
I believe that there's one God. We believe in Islam, we believe there's one God.
What's the name of that God?
The same God of Adam.
What's the name of that God?
In the Quran, Allah refers to God as Allah. If you look at some of the oldest scriptures, so in the Arabic Bible, the word for God is still Allah. In the Arab, they don't use the word God. And in fact,
So Jesus was a messenger of Allah.
yes, and Jesus. The interesting thing is, Jesus was never called Jesus. That name did not exist. God was never called God. That name did not exist. You understand my point? My point is that people get stuck up on these words. If you shouted Jesus, 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 peace be upon him, would not have turned around because his name wasn't Jesus. He wasn't called Jesus. If you said, I pray to God, people would not know what you're talking about because the word God...
What if I said to you when I wake up tomorrow, I've got to get up, have a shower, brush my teeth, go to work, buy a newspaper, fall out of my missus, go home, go to sleep. Where does God come to into any of that tomorrow? How does this affect my life? Why is it so important all the time? Every day, and I respect all religions, but certain religion, all the time, I respect them to do it.
In other words, are you saying why shouldn't it be like God conscious all the time?
Personally, I think it's a little bit, in a certain religion, they're a little bit on it too much. I respect them to do it. Things don't interfere with me.
Of course.
But where does it come into everyday life?
Why should you do that, you're saying?
Where does it come into everyday life?
Okay.
There's too many other things to do, isn't it?
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? When you leave here now, you've got to get on a bus, you've got to go home, you've got to, I don't mean it's time for it, mate.
Yes.
And I think it's caused the problem. I think it's too extreme.
You see, Andrew...
I respect you to do it because you don't interfere with me. But I think...
But the interesting thing here is this. Number one, why should a person believe, why should they be God conscious? Yeah. So we believe that, look, if there is a God, and that God created the universe and created human beings, then clearly the best guidance for his creation, for his creatures, will be from him. That's number one.
I think these creatures, if they're Muslims, should go to the mosque, right? Christians should go to church, Sikh go to temple, and everyone leave their life. I don't think there's any time for come over to us. I don't think there's any time.
Well, let me go to your
it,
second point. Your second point was that how does it affect a person's daily life, right? I'm busy, I've got stuff to do, and some religions are quite on it all the time.
Yeah, I don't know. I respect you to do it.
No.
I'm not ignorant, by the way.
But the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, actually told people not to do that. Don't be on it all the time. He said your family needs time. Your wife needs time. Your relations need time. You need to go to work. You understand my point? So Islam is, though it's a way of life, and it's the fabric, the framework that perhaps holds everything together, we're not on the prayer mat 24/7. You understand my point? Yeah, no, but what I'm trying to say to you is that, so for us, if I go to work, and I do my 40, 50 hours of work a week, right?
5 times.
Yeah, I do, yeah. Right? If I do that in a halal way, in a justified way, in a correct way, then that in itself becomes part of my worship. Just going to work. Because
Being a good Muslim.
Right, because it's the right of my family, my children, my wife, that I support them. And by going to work and supporting them, that's part of my religion. You understand my point? If I, for example,
That would be the same for a Christian.
probably, I would imagine so, right?
Well, no,
So,
you say you would imagine so. A Christian man goes to work, feeds his
yes.
kids.
Of course. Well, it's a good thing, right? I don't know how within their doctrine, how that's explained, but within Islam, it's very clearly explained.
Common sense.
So for example, in Islam,
We all live in the same life,
of course. Look, so for example, in Islam, even if I smile at you, just smile at you, and that softens your heart and makes you smile, makes you happy. You know, he showed me some really good manners. He smiled, he said, "How are you doing?" Whatever. That in itself, in Islam, is worship. It's a charity. The Prophet said, even a smile is a charity.
To Ali Dawah and his friends, only a couple of weeks ago, they always ask you someone's name before they.
Yes.
I respect that.
Yes.
I noticed it on YouTube.
Yes.
That's what you said is correct.
Yes.
That respect.
Yes.
Being polite. I mean, whether you're Muslim, Christian.
Yes.
So, yeah,
So, for example, to be hygienic, to be clean. This is part of our religion. So if I make sure that I'm reasonably well groomed, don't say that I'm not.
Well, you look immaculate.
I try, right? It gets harder as you get older, as you know, right? I'm probably a bit older than you, so you know. But even doing that is part of our religion. Being kind, being just, being fair. Now the legal.
So you've got people embarrassing you, like I've said before.
Yes.
You've got people who embarrass you.
Yes.
They embarrass you. I mean, I know there's Muslims who just living their life.
Yes.
My dads are underneath Bengali and the live their life.
Yes.